So this is actually a very difficult video to film as it's been a really hard few days. If you follow me over on Instagram, you may already realise that, because I did mention briefly that I was feeling a bit low and had some bad news. And basically I wasn't planning on sharing this and kind of wanted to work through the process first, but I like to kind of share everything that's going on YouTube, and I think I would have found it very difficult to carry on filming other content and sharing other areas of my life if I wasn't fully honest about what's just happened. So just to update anyone who might be new here, to give a bit of backstory, we live in a small cottage kind of between Bath and Bristol, and we've lived here for a few years now, and probably about 2 years ago we started renovating it and really making it our home that it is today, that we've really come to love. However, we decided a while ago that we were going to be selling our house, and we listed the house for sale in February this year, so a couple of months ago now. It was around the first week of February or maybe late Jan. We were really lucky with the response we had to our home when it was listed online, and we actually sold the cottage straight away. I think it was one of the first viewings, and we had a few people offering, which was lovely and obviously made us really happy and really excited. And we had found a new home, which I will go into kind of more detail about what's going to happen in the future in another vlog, but I just wanted to kind of come on and tell you what's going on now. So we were a couple of months into the process already, and I haven't spoken about things for a while because I'm really superstitious and I didn't want to jinx anything, but obviously that doesn't actually make a difference because our house sale has fallen through, which is really sad. Obviously for anyone that's a really frustrating and annoying thing. You kind of feel like you're back to square one, but the issue as to why it's fallen through I will go into another time, but for now we're kind of just re-evaluating what we want to do and kind of how we're going to move forward with things, because we were actually due to move in a number of weeks. So as you probably will have guessed, we were kind of rounding things off here. We had started selling things, kind of getting very ready for it, and that feels as if it's been kind of pulled from under our feet, which is upsetting and disappointing, because I think you obviously go into something wholeheartedly, and we were very invested in what would become our new home, and we were excited about the future and how our lives might change. And I've said this before, but our home is a massive part of my life and what we do, and it feels like such an intrinsic part of who we are. Having worked in interior design and content creating, I was really excited to start that afresh, which, I'm just feeling a bit unsure of what's going to happen, and I'm sure when we catch up properly in a couple of weeks' time and I give you another update, I'll be feeling much better and we'll have a plan of action, because I very much like knowing what's going to happen in the future. I'm not the type of person that can just sit and kind of see what happens, but we don't know right now is the truth, and I feel really disappointed. I feel like I've obviously spoken a lot about moving. I've documented a lot of the process so far, and I have also behind the scenes been filming a series of YouTube videos which I was so excited to share with you, which included kind of tours of the new house, a tour of our home properly, starting to kind of pack things, starting to design the new home. All of that kind of stuff was going on in the background, so it feels disheartening that I'm obviously going to have to lose that probably and kind of think of a new plan going forward, but I just wanted to be honest with you at this stage at how I'm feeling and what's happening, and I hope that not that this is the reason to move or do anything, but I hope that you won't feel disappointed that we're not kind of moving so soon, and it might be a longer process and we're not even sure when that will happen for us because of what's kind of going on. So yeah, it has been a disappointing week, and I feel upset, not that we're not going to be able to leave our home, because I honestly love our home, and only last week, this sounds over the top, but I cried at the idea of having to leave the cottage because I love it here and I love what we've done with it and how homely it feels. But I was excited at the idea of a new project. So it's kind of just coming to terms with what we want to do and how we want to proceed going forward. And sometimes, you know, it's horrible having to make those decisions for yourself and you just want someone else to make that decision for you. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I'm very indecisive, and sometimes I don't know, I don't want to make the decision for myself. So I think it's going to be lots of long conversations between Mikey and I over the coming days, and deciding what we want to do next and what step we want to take going forward. And I will obviously bring you guys all along on that journey, however it looks. I also do want to say, I know that I have got so much to be thankful for, and that is not me saying I'm not grateful for the life I have and for the home we have. Our home is honestly perfect for us, we love it, and we're not sure how the future's going to look, which is more why I'm upset, because I am quite neurotic and I like to know what's going on and have a plan, and yeah, it feels a bit like I don't know what's going to happen in the coming weeks, months and years now. So it's fine. Every obstacle can turn into a positive, so I'm going to think positively, and we're healthy and we're well, and like I've mentioned before, I'm working in other areas of my life on kind of mental wellness and being more mentally stable, so there's other things to focus on, guys. I also just want to mention that I have already recorded 3 or 4 vlogs that you're going to see coming out in the next couple of weeks. So if I mention still moving house or finding furniture for the new house, all of that kind of stuff, that was filmed in the past and will obviously be quite different now. So I just wanted to get this update out here so that you know what's happening, and I'm being honest with anyone who kind of decides to follow along on what's going on in our life. Thank you so much for watching, and again for the love and support which I have felt so much, especially here and on Instagram over the last kind of week or two. So yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you for watching, guys. Bye.